Saravanan of the DMK is now joining us. Udhayanidhi Stalin says that I'm not going to apologize here. Because my comments were taken out of context. But the BJP has gone after him, also saying, gone after the India alliance, given that you are a part of the India bloc, asking if the Congress and if the Uddhav Sena are comfortable with these controversial statements that Udhayanidhi has made in the past.
See, is this the issue right now before the country? The BJP is trying to mislead. Every time there is an election, they want to prop this up. He has said this even at that time. That is why cases were filed against him. He is facing the cases. The BJP is so jobless. They are not worried about the common man, worried about the issues faced by the country. They just want to keep diverting the attention of the people by taking out of context what people have spoken and say our sentiments are hurt, our sentiments are hurt. And channels are ad nauseum playing this. Sentiments are hurt, sentiments are hurt, instead of focusing on the issues faced by the common man and the youth of this country.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's in fact gone on to say that I'm not going to apologize. But the BJP says that these comments hurt Hindu sentiments nevertheless, and this is slander.
See, that's what the BJP is a template. This is the preferred template of the BJP. That the Hindu sentiments have hurt, the Hindu sentiments are also the BJP is the protector of Hinduism. Mr. Rahul Gandhi made it very clear inside the parliament that the BJP or the RSS does not represent the entire Hindus. The BJP and the RSS is a party of the upper caste Hindus, by the upper caste Hindus, for the upper caste Hindus. Yeah.
All right. Thanking you for the moment. Saravanan there of the DMK joining in with his views on what Udhayanidhi Stalin said. Listen into those comments once again.
சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்க கூடாது, ஒழித்து கட்ட வேண்டும்.
That's what Udhayanidhi Stalin had said previously on Sanatan dharma, and now he says my comments were twisted, taken out of context, and I am not going to apologize. Apologize for Sanatan comments, says Udhayanidhi Stalin. Pramod Madhav continues to be with us. Pramod, for our viewers, take us to the details of what was in fact said by Udhayanidhi Stalin previously when he was not the Deputy Chief Minister on the Sanatan controversy that has also put him under legal scrutiny.
It absolutely is. Like when he was not the Deputy Chief Minister, but he was still a sports minister, he participated in an event that was held by Dravidar Kazhagam, the actual event, kind of like an organization started by Periyar, and this is where he actually spoke against Sanatan dharma, and he claimed that certain things are not good for the society, like dengue, malaria, and he actually connected that with Sanatana. That became a huge issue immediately, but he very clearly said that Udhayanidhi is not going to actually apologize on that. And as a continuation, yesterday, while speaking at Dindikal, he was actually first talking about the kind of like Hindi imposition in Tamil Nadu. Then he spoke about self-respect, and there he actually said what Periyar has said, and this is how it actually translated to how Periyar, Anna and Karunanidhi have fought for the rights of the women. And he then went ahead and said this is the same thing he was also talking about, indirectly claiming that Sanatana Dharma is against the rights of women. And he said that he was asked to apologize in the court, but he refused to apologize, and he said, like Udhayanidhi Stalin said, that he will go ahead and face these cases, Sneha.
That's right. These are controversial statements that were made in the past, and that was condemned, Pramod, not just by the BJP, but also by many others. In fact, Hindu religious leaders, gods, in fact, those religious leaders rather, had condemned these statements that Udhayanidhi had made about Sanatan Dharma, comparing it to dengue, malaria, saying that complete eradication is what is needed, isn't it?
Absolutely, Sneha. The thing that it also went to the Madras High Court where a case was filed against him, and BJP, then Annamalai also took the case very seriously. He said that Udhayanidhi Stalin and also the HRNC minister, he is a minister responsible for taking care of temples in Tamil Nadu. The Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowment Board minister Sekhar Babu was also there, and they sought their resignation. It went up to Madras High Court, but there actually Udhayanidhi's team actually won, and then he also in a kind of a different manner, and there once again, DMK very clearly mentioned that Udhayanidhi Stalin has taken this step. This was when he was a sports minister. Now he has become the deputy chief minister, but it looks like, Sneha, he has actually calmed down a bit, because yesterday very clearly when he spoke, nowhere he used the word Sanatana, but he only wanted to say that his remarks were twisted, and whatever he tried to say has been completely changed. In fact, many leaders from DMK are also trying to say that how they are trying to connect Hinduism with Sanatana is different. In fact, A. Raja has spoken on this very clearly. A. Raja is also one leader from DMK who has spoken very much against Sanatana, and also one of the leaders of DMK Alliance Party called as Thirumavalavan from BCK. He also kind of held meetings against Sanatana. So that way, Udhayanidhi Stalin is still only getting support from allied parties of DMK in Tamil Nadu, Sneha.
Very little support otherwise, and this has obviously made Pramod, the alliance partners, extremely uncomfortable. Like you said, there may not be consequences in the state of Tamil Nadu for these comments, but given the nature of politics there. But otherwise, for partners, alliance partners like, the Uddhav Thackeray, for example, in the state of Maharashtra, even the Congress for that matter, the state is going to polls. There are serious consequences for the Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu to come out and say that I didn't say anything wrong.
It surely is. The actual kind of demographic, if you see for Tamil Nadu, is entirely different from other parts of the country. In fact, earlier during the elections itself, many started tried to distance themselves from Udhayanidhi Stalin itself. In fact, we've been told earlier by senior leaders from DMK that he was supposed to become the deputy chief minister back in January itself. But this comment actually very badly backfired with the allied parties, that it has to be stalled. And then when it came to the elections, it's him becoming the deputy chief minister. We were told it got stalled once again, because this became a completely negative remark, and DMK was completely concentrating on winning the elections, which they did 40 for 40 across the state of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. DMK alliance did win. So it has also become a kind of boost. However, right now, after becoming the deputy chief minister, Udhayanidhi Stalin, in fact, has started to mellow down. In fact, the very next day after this became an issue, Udhayanidhi Stalin actually shared a picture of a mosquito repellent coil, because that time he said Sanatan dharma is malaria, dengue and mosquitoes, and he actually posted a picture that also become irritated the opposition party and such, but across India, but not in Tamil Nadu. So that way he is still getting support for whatever he said in the state, but it is completely reflecting the other way across India's Neha.
Yes, I expect the BJP and others to cash in upon this particular issue, given that Maharashtra elections just round the corner. The BJP is already going after the India alliance partners of the DMK as well, raking this matter up. Pramod, I'm going to thank you for the moment for getting in those details.